Well, looks like we're gonna have some robot wrapped out. Another robot? Yeah, I guess I can get you in. Another big old robot. All right, come on. 2. Oh, wait. Doors open in 3, 2, 1. Yo, check it out. I love all my MCs, but y'all gotta back up. I'm not about to be a statistic down here. DJ Rach, tell him how we get down up in here. Hey, yo, big boy, you gotta step to the side up in here.
Where are you? Never mind.
Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back and we vote on that winner, which honestly you all are. Check it out. We need another MC. Where is the cool kid Gene at? Come on up here and get on the mic.
And the verdict is?
Sure, let him stay. I was kind of hoping to be stepped on today. Saw that in my future. Get your words together. Time to get it started. Time to get them lyrics down. I need you to write a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. You need help? Just use the suggestion button on your device.
Hello!
Got about a minute left.
You know you can use rhyme for me to have us fill in your line. Hey, slow motion. We're running out of time. Okay, here's the draw. Okay, check it out, y'all. We got our first 2 robot battlers ready to get it on. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Come on, let's do this. Remember to hit those voting buttons during the rhyme. We need to know if it's hot or not.
I make new rules like a modern Martin Luther King Jr. Go. Tell everyone what you saw here tonight. My dates show me off like I'm the odd. Something, I'm the best, you're not good.
Okay, word, cool, that's dope. Now let's keep it moving. Ooh, you gotta respond to that.
Everywhere I go, people, Chris. I've got my mind on my money and hope this rhymes. I soothe crying babies with the sound of my squeak. I hate this game, please help me.
I'm gonna give you a pass on that, because this is your first time doing this, but don't ever come back with that whackness.
You know there's another round.
All right, now you gotta use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed. Congratulations, Shorty. That was pretty decent. Good job. Now it's time for the next matchup. Where my two battlers at?
I'm not playing games, I'm here, daughters. I like to up this. Trying to catch me is a wild casino. Booty hole.
All right, we heard that. Let's keep it moving. Now you know you gotta come back after that.
My rhymes will blast you all the way to Middle-earth. I think the Hobbit should have starred Colin Firth. Watch me flow on like a wetland. Please don't spoil this season of Homeland.
That score was kind of whack, but we just gonna chalk that up to beginner's bad luck. All right, now it's time for you to use your devices and vote. Did you forget?
We got our winner. Congratulations.
Okay, everybody, round one is done. Let's move on to the next round. Let's check out those scores. All right, y'all, writing time. Follow the instructions on your device.
Hello.
Got half of your writing done? Because you should.
You know you can use Right for Me to help us fill in your line, right? Here's the undercard and main event for round two. Somebody better come get this money. Check it out. This is the first battle. Let's get it all in.
Smashing your dreams like they're made of glass. Better not let me lose to this ass. When I'm done you won't remember, you know I'm not giving that info. Don't make me pull out my N-word card.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Time for you to answer. You gotta come strong.
I'm the hunter, and you're the mime. No cucumber water, just a hint of lime. Your style is out of fashion like an old ascot. Got my shirt for free, found it in an empty lot.
There's nothing more I can really say about that. That was just horrible. The battle is now officially over. Use your devices and figure out who it is that was the dopest MC. You gotta get... All right, you see it. The numbers don't lie. Congratulations. All right, where my next two MCs at?
You ever hear the one about the weak-ass fool? 3 cheers to the people who wrote this game. Freight trains coming right at your booty. I'ma eat your booty out.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving. Did you hear what they just said? Come on now, don't let them get away with that.
Rapping isn't for you, so maybe learn snorting coke. You won't lose much cause you're already broke. I'm busy hustling while you're busy uplifting. I'm a doctor and your prostate needs a fisting.
That was okay. Wasn't the best I heard, but it wasn't the worst either. Ding ding, the bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC. Everybody voted, and we got our winner. Congratulations, yo. Good battle, y'all. Good battle. Let's check the scores. Yo, this is your last chance. You might as well go ahead and tell them how it really is.
Hello!
Okay, you're about halfway through your writing time.
Okay, we got the card for the final round.
Woo! I am so excited.
Are you ready? Then let's hear what you got. Rip them apart.
Sorry, but for you, it's game underneath. Really? Some jerk stole our Christmas wreath. Your rhymes are limp as a bucket of mixed greens. Did you notice I'm wearing my high school jeans?
Right, I see you, swag. Come on now, you gotta answer that. Where your strength at in your words?
such a shame that you rhyme like a man. Yet you still talk like a boy with a plan. You gonna stand here and say I'm a kid? This doesn't make any sense. Call my wife, please tell mine.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate you. The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your devices and vote.
You know what you're doing, you know how you're doing, and it's done. You won.
Here's the best of the best. Time to prove who's number one.
Don't come at me with that big ol' you. Look like a carrot head. Boom, 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 it's the thunder sound. Your game is ancient, like Kim, you're doomed. I'm a sleepy Odessy ass like a broom.
That was kind of cool. I know you could do better than that, though. Grab the mic, yo. It's on you.
You want respect? You give me doggy doo-doo. You cry like a baby going boo-hoo. I make people dance. You make people booty hole. I sounded better in my mind.
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. Yo, check it out. Now it's time to use your devices to vote on who brought it stronger. Good job. Congratulations. Hey, man, please don't step on me. Dope contest. Now let's see who won.
You're a nice robot.
Thanks to all the battlers. Now look, try not to tear up my spot while you're on your way out. Watch your feet, man. Watch your feet. Hey, I guess
If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu. Binge Pipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't.
I'm a mom.
I'm a millennial. I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
we are Binge Pipe.
Check out this great content streaming soon to Binge Pipe.
Welcome back to the next Sound Effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And here to present a piece he calls An Alpaca Making Love to a Fax Machine is Randall Smith.
This is for you, Dad.
Judges, what do you think?
I love what you're about, man, but I didn't quite feel that. The fax machine sounded more like a printer to me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Randall, I love how inspiring your story is, but I have to agree. That sounded more like an alpaca having sex with a printer more than it did an alpaca making love to a fax machine. I'm out.
I disagree, but thanks.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. That really worked for me. You really took me there. It felt like I was actually watching an alpaca going to town on a fax machine. I'm in.
Congrats, Randall. We'll see you next week. Now, here performing a piece she calls A Wolfman Farting in a Bathtub is Alice Berry.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe cares about our customers. So we contacted your parents to learn your likes, dislikes, and topics we should avoid when we come over for dinner next weekend.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe? Yeah! Then you too are susceptible to identity theft.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Who wants to count my credit score? It won't take long.
Streaming now on an all-new Lion Punch.
I am the Lion Punch.
A troubling revelation.
Master of the demon ways. Protector of the 5 shards of the Korgon.
We bought 3 seasons of this show.
I have to avenge my father, and that's what I'm going to do because I have to do it.
But the main guy is not very good.
Lion Punch, this is a suicide mission. I won't follow you just to watch you destroy yourself.
I have to avenge my father no matter what. I have to do it, and I will do it with or without you.
Actually, you know what? I better come along after all.
But at least he's one hell of a fighter.
Punch! Punch! Boom! Flip around!
No, wait, he's pretty bad at that too, actually. That's Lion Punch on Binge Pipe. Please, just give it a chance.
Lion Punch! Oh! Ow! My hand!
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
There is no bottom to Binge Pipe's content pit. Here's something else to fall for.
I'm Blake.
And I'm Chad.
And we're the Internet Brothers.
Watch us pull some sick stunts.
I went to a grocery store, dressed like a dinosaur.
And figure out how to monetize our growing Instagram following.
What are the tax implications?
That's Blake and Chad. The Internet Brothers! We bought a dinosaur costume.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now, or, production is gonna drag on for this project. I am not filming that! Well, then can you at least get some footage of a neighbor acting weird or saying something cryptic? Or could you get some footage of maybe a crow flying from a telephone wire, landing on a fence?
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Like and share?
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you think this is all some kind of a game, congrats on picking up context clues. You know what they say, two's company, three's company, plus Cookie Masterson. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
First question. Who you gonna call? Ghost Disruptors. What text message is the best indication that your soon-to-be Uber driver is a Ghostbuster in the Ecto-1? Your driver Peter is here in a Volvo. Your driver Egon is here in a Subaru. Your driver Raymond is here in a Cadillac. Or your driver Winston is here in a Volkswagen. Okay, what'd you pick? This is an answer. This was the one. The iconic vehicle known commonly as the Ecto-1 is a 1959 Cadillac. And whether it's driven by a male or a female Ghostbuster, I think it deserves 5 stars.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Cat Scratch Undiagnosed Medical Condition. So I'm trying out a new vet, and I'm not sure I like this guy. The vet diagnosed my cat Poopsie with catamenia, but something tells me that's not likely because cats don't sweat, cats don't menstruate, cats don't see color, or cats don't get dandruff. Let's see how that shook out. Cats do sweat. It's why they don't play poker. Catamenia is another word for menstrual flow, but cats don't menstruate when they're in heat. Besides, Poopsie is a boy, I think.
Why don't we do it for free?
Oh, here's a good one. Ho-ho holding government accountable. And do you hear something on the roof going click, click, click? That's right, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's one of Santa's reindeer or a news anchor from CNN. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Santa's reindeer or CNN. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Prancer. Tapper. Comet. Donner. Cooper. Blitzer. Blitzen. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. But player 1, you really dropped the ball.
The Binge Pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
What would we do without you?
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
Up next, getting real for a second. Which PC keyboard command produces a symbol that looks like my cat's butthole? Shift +1, Shift +3, Shift +5, or Shift +8? What'd you guys pick? Shift +8 creates an asterisk, aka a cat butthole. I know. Finally, some useful information. Here's one I like to call, "You're so Bane, you probably think this question's about you." If Bane from The Dark Knight Rises hooks his signature mask up to a CPAP machine, what would he say before turning it on?
Vape life, Batman. It's for my sleep apnea. Time for a little aromatherapy. Or stupid polio.
Look sharp. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. I think the rest of you are starting to go gray. Let's see who got it. Speaking of stupid, next time try this. A CPAP machine provides airflow for people who suffer from sleep apnea. I don't mind admitting I use one, and it allowed me to sleep soundly through most of The Dark Knight Rises. Way to screw, player 1. I believe this belongs to you. Round 1 is officially behind us. Hey, voice, show me the data, will ya?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Looks like there's still some deficits in aptitude, so here comes another screw.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 2, before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try Portugal, the man, the band, a plan, a canal, Panama. If the oddly named band Portugal, the man, went on tour in Portugal, the country, what larger region would they also be visiting? Lisbon, the capital, the United Kingdom. Well. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? Okay, let's take a look. It's a little-known fact that cities are larger than the country they're inside of. This totally checks out. Here's what you meant to pick. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula, along with Spain and Andorra. It's not surrounded by water on all sides because no Portugal, the man, is an island. Nice screw job, player 1. Here's your extra cash.
Question.
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a question about mom or a question about dad? Choose on your devices now. The votes are in. You have chosen.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
How about this one? A question about mom. Whose Whose theme song describes them as a bad mother? Murphy Brown, Ally McBeal, Roseanne, or Shaft? Hope you like what you picked. Wait, I thought we were going to cut Roseanne out of this question. You should have known. A lyric in the theme to this film describes this cat Shaft as a bad mother. If you found this question misleading, I'm sorry. I was just talking about Shaft.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Coming up next, can't get a Dateline. Say the events of Fyodor Dostoevsky's classic novel Crime and Punishment are featured in an episode of Dateline NBC. What pithy episode title would make the most sense? The ingenue's fateful ride, the pawnbroker and the murderer, the landlord's last lease, or a wife in the attic. Okay, who chose what? This is the correct answer. Or is it? In Crime and Punishment, the protagonist, Rodion Raskolnikov, murders an old pawnbroker woman. Or did he? I mean, he did. It's explicitly stated, but I'm trying to build some suspense here, people. And now, type equals squiggly bracket male, comma, revolutionary squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe has acquired some search histories they need help with.
Yes, we need your help in identifying which political revolutionary it belongs to. Options if I was wrongfully imprisoned for 27 years. Stream Invictus. Better title for Average Hike to Liberty. Whose search history have we acquired? Martin Luther King Jr., Mikhail Gorbachev, Nelson Mandela, or Fidel Castro.
So who got it? Sucks to be you. Oh, honestly. Nelson Mandela was the anti-apartheid revolutionary and former president of South Africa who was imprisoned, wrote Long Walk to Freedom, and was played by Morgan Freeman in the film Invictus.
BingePipe loves to learn about our customers, and we will share that information with the government, but only if they ask, and they will ask.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
There is no hiding from when angst feels like homework. 13 reasons why, 17 reasons why, 19 reasons why, 23 reasons why, 27 reasons why, 29 reasons why, 31 reasons why, or 37 reasons why. Who picked what? 27, a good number for dresses, but a bad answer to this question. The next prime number in the series is 29. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Works every time. Let's see how frequently you can find a right answer. Good luck. Wow, player 2, you really snuck under that positive score like a limbo dancer. Lucky you found the one person in the universe who's worse at this game than you. I think you've all made one thing clear today.
You don't know Jack!
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined. When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up and not a cult at all. So I left.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Like and share?
I'm Cookie Masterson, and I will be your guide. Now close your eyes, take my hand, and jump! 2 players. When this is over, one of you will be the winner, and the other will be blaming your phone for being weird. So let's dive in.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, warm, fuzzy Zellers. According to the official rules of golf, when are you allowed to artificially warm your balls? You can warm your balls before the round. You can warm your balls once during the round. Hey, you can warm your balls whenever you want. Or do not warm your balls, weirdo. And how'd we do? Once per round. I can barely manage once per week. What were we talking about? To be fair, this certainly sounds like good advice. Why didn't you pick this? You can warm your balls with an artificial device, but only before the round, not during. Let me check my score sheet. Golf question, check. Ball pun, check. Great, I'm pretty much at par.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing, it's 2018 and I'm still writing tired jokes on my checks. I love sending money with Venmo because the descriptions my friends put in their transactions are always so funny. If the United States purchase of the Virgin Islands was recorded in Venmo, what hilarious description would you see? The U.S. paid Spain for hot sex, the U.S. paid France for erotic dance, the U.S. paid England for porn shoot, or the U.S. paid Denmark for butt stuff. I love this part. Anybody got change for a wrong answer? And here's where the money is. In 1917, the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from the Danes for a cool $25 million. But really, it should have been $25,004 because the U.S. said it didn't want any of the fries Denmark ordered, but then when they came, they went to town on them.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here we have, no, man's an island, and it's time for this or that. I'm gonna read you 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's the name of an island or a TV detective duo. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between an island or a detective duo. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. Trinidad and Tobago. Rizzolian Isles. Turks and Caicos. Wallace and Futuna. Benson and Stabler. McNulty and Bunk. Castle and Beckett. I wouldn't put this on your LinkedIn profile. But player 2, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Your failure has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing your opponent makes it harder for them to answer the question.
Perks you can only get through binge pipe.
I don't need you anymore.
It's time for More Popular Than Jesus. Imagine someone discovers a long-lost concept album by the Beatles based on the Beatitudes. Which of these songs would you expect to be on it? Blessed are the meek, Take, Eat, This is my body, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, or I will make you fishers of men. So what'd you pick? Here's the answer that got away. According to the Bible, the Beatitudes were part of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. There's like 8 of them, I think. 9, counting the drum solo. Feast your eyes upon this. Ain't no party like a political party because a political party is carefully mediated. In high school, I did some embarrassing things at my Model UN club, but only one of these stories about my interactions with Icelandic leadership is accurate. I tripped over the president and fell on the king. The prime minister and the queen stole my lunch. The president told the prime minister I liked her, or the czar was cool, but the archbishop gave me a wedgie. And how'd we do? Isn't it obvious? In Iceland, the president is the head of state, but the prime minister leads the government. Thus, I was booted out of the Model UN and thrown into the replica Hague. That's it for round 1. The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Take a good look at. First, I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006? A film with the same name as a group of crows, a film with the same name as a group of rhinos, a film with the same name as a group of bees, or a film with the same name as a group of sheep? What'd you guys pick? Let me show you something. A group of rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006. Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I've said it. It's done.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Next up, let us help you. Yeah, all right. It's one of those.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you watched Big Hero 6 and The Sixth Sense, we thought you'd enjoy a starting basketball team, a starting volleyball team, a starting polo team, or a starting water polo team.
Who picked what? You blew it. This answer feels lonely.
A volleyball game begins with 2 teams of 6 on either side of the net.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Coming up, the cost of car ownership. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Parking? Yep, a strong fee. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. You're looking hard. But not in the right place. Your dog is yelling at the incorrect wood source. Here's what I was thinking of. Moving right along. Why not try Down Under and Around Again? If you've heard Iggy Azalea's song Fancy, you already know she's in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. This road would be what percentage of the world's circumference? 11%, 22%, 33%, or 44%? Okay, what'd you pick? You did a bad job. Curious? Here it is. The fastest distance between LA and Tokyo would be around 5,478 miles, which is about 22% of the Earth's 24,901 mile circumference. Sadly, the fanciest thing about me is the feast I provide my cats.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
I call this one Big Gramps on Campus. Who's the most old school? Mr. Oxford, Mr. Harvard, Mr. Stanford, or Mr. Phoenix? So who got it? The University of Oxford dates back to around 1096, making it one of the oldest educational institutions in the world. And in about 3 years, the first class will finally finish paying off their student loans. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget...